Coffezilla. I watched her 3-part series called Investigating Logan Paul's Biggest Scam, and like many on this platform, you have successfully used my name for views and money. While your work used to be impartial, your addiction to clicks has clouded your judgment and you've made very real errors with very real repercussions.
So there was a man who thought he was so amazing. He looked out at all of God's creation and he said, "Is there anybody like me? Is there anybody as clever as I just don't get it. I keep doing so little and so much keeps coming to me. I don't understand why God keeps blessing me." So then, after he does it so long, he starts thinking it's him. But the whole time, he's sitting back scamming people, taking their money, disrespecting his fans, disrespecting God's creation, disrespecting all the people that love him and is trying to support him. You would think that he would think very highly of them, but no. He decided one day, I'm gonna hatch a little scheme, and with this little scheme, I'm gonna make me some money. All my fans, they're gonna lose their money, but that's okay. So he did it, and he enriched himself fully. And then, after he done that, he looked out again and said, surely there's no one else on this planet like me. Surely I'm a genius. Surely there's no one as clever. And he did it again. And then, after he did it again and took more millions from people, he did it again. And then, on this third time, probably did it more than this, I don't know. But then, on this last time, he started looking to the heavens and started seeing, hey, there's no one on earth that's like me. Guess what? There's no one above that's as good as me either. And he says, I don't believe in God. And he says some horrible things about Jesus and some horrible things about the Holy Spirit in the most irreverent way possible. And his co-host, who is gently trying to tell him, hey, maybe you don't want to make fun of the name of Jesus. But no, this man would not listen. And he kept on and he kept on. And he thought he was the highest thing that he's ever seen. That there's nothing higher than him. And eventually he said, you know what? I want to see God. I want to see Jesus. But he said it in a very irreverent way. As of unbelief, there couldn't possibly be anything better than myself. There's just not. And so he demanded of George, I want to see Jesus. And George replied, you know what? I don't know if you do, because you might not see him in the form you want him in. It might come in the form of a coma. And for that little piece of information, he went, oh, and dapped up George. Like George might have had a good point. Fast forward to today, and this man is Logan Paul, and he has learned that his many schemes, his many sins, his many times that he has attacked his following and filtered all the money out of his fans, that there will be consequences. He thought that he can keep on getting away with it and getting away with it. And right about the time of his comments, of his highest hubris, reaching his final form, Coffezilla decided to make a 3-part series on why and how this man is scamming you. Starting with the Cryptoo series, and adding in a little of the 99 photos scheme he had going on. And he also had Dink Doink, where the song, I shit you not, says, Dink Doink, you're my favorite coin. Take a dink on my face. Take a doink on my chest. Right? What sort of sick degenerates are they putting this coin towards? Maybe if they sell it to a crappy enough demographic, then they don't feel bad about taking their money. It's like, well, these people want a dink doink on their chest and in their mouth, so screw them. We're gonna take their money. Is that what you were thinking, Logan? And then when Coffezilla decided to make his 3-part series on Cryptoo and why it's a scam, Logan started getting all the people who he stole the money of, all his fans, all the ones who had friends and families and hated to see this happen all over the internet. They started writing in the comments. And then all of a sudden his Impaulsive podcast that he did not want to lose. Remember with the controversial Andrew Tate, and he tried to cancel Andrew and say, hey, why platform this guy? Don't come to him, come to me. I have a scam. You can buy into my stuff. It adds zero value to your life, but I will take everything you have. Please put it all in my hand. Thank you very much. And so he was afraid to platform Andrew Tate, even though he was the shadiest, grimiest one of them all. And then after that, he was forced to make a short video about everything that was going on with Cryptoo. And in his video, he said, "Oh, it wasn't me that stole your money. Yeah, sure, it was my project, and I told you all about it, and all of you gave your money to me because you thought it was me and that you were going to make some money. But no, I turned over the project to 4 degenerate felons, and those felons, they stole your money, not me. You see, I just hired the worst people imaginable, but it's not my fault. I took your money, but it's not my fault. See, it's their fault. So let's go get them. And hey, by the way, buy into my new projects. Why don't you go drink you some slime? Some slime. It comes in all the greasiest, goofiest flavors. And it's got 10% coconut water. Do you believe that? So why I'm happy is this man clearly needs to learn a lesson, and I'm not hating on him. I'm not so eager to see his downfall, but what I am eager to see is him align his belief system and align his mind to what is right. And sometimes the only way to do that is for you to go head to head with what's right. When you come in contact with the immovable force and it bends you to its will, which is what's about to happen. And oh yeah, at the end of this, he announced, okay, well, if he wants to do all this, then I'm gonna go sue him. I'm gonna sue him. We're gonna make a lawsuit out of this, and we're gonna drag this out. So if you're gonna take my name through the mud, you best believe you better be ready. Not even thinking about, remember the thing with Atozy not too long ago? BitBoy Crypto tried to sue him, and then some of Atozy's crypto friends, because Atozy was freaking out, decided to donate him a crazy amount of money. I think it was like $90,000 or something like that. And then as soon as BitBoy Crypto seen that he had all this money donated to him, then he dropped the lawsuit. So I wonder what's gonna happen. I bet, I'm not a betting man, but I would say somebody's going to end up in jail, and it may very well be Logan Paul. And if not, at the very least, he needs to do something, give the people back their money that they lost. He won't even do that. Coffezilla, no, first, Logan Paul tried to say, hey, I'm wanting to have Coffezilla on my show. I've invited him on. Please come on. But then failed to tell you that Coffezilla has been reaching out to his manager for a very, very long time, trying to get an interview with him. And even right before Logan asked Coffezilla for an interview, Coffezilla told him that Logan can come onto his podcast and he can talk to him. But no, that wasn't good enough. Logan wanted a chance to manipulate him, wanted a chance to change the facts. And Logan even put up some deceitful things in his video talking about how Coffezilla wanted to work with law enforcement, but his he's very biased and one-sided is what the cops said, and said that he is not fair. Okay? Coffezilla has never tried to work with the police in any way, shape, or form. None of this is true. Logan Paul at this point is just making shit up. That's what he's doing. And for one, I'm happy to see this happen. I hate that for you to get some basic common decency and some basic common sense, that this crap has to happen to you. I hate that it has to be like this. But you know what? This is gonna make you a better person, Logan. This is gonna do nothing but favors for your life. I know you're scared. I know you think you're gonna get canceled again, which you might be. But you know what? You might be better off canceled sitting in a room by yourself with some time to think. Maybe you can get away from your degenerate Mike best friend, which, oh Lord, he survived hardcore drug addiction as myself, but he wants to have a relationship and get cooked by P-stars, by women that people want to do something well one time and then go. Nobody wants a relationship with a P-star. Are you crazy? And then she comes back with a basketball player's baby saying, hey honey, I missed you. I got this baby that's not yours, but you know what? I might can get a check from the baby's daddy. Will you let me and the baby stay over here and we'll give you some money? Please. Please, is that what a man does? Is this the type of people that men date? No, this is complete degenerate shit. And he's getting in front of kids. His main audience is children, and he's doing nothing but promoting crypto schemes to take their money, but telling them about how great of an opportunity is. And the way he pitches it, it sounds great, sounds completely reasonable, but it's not. It's not great, it's not reasonable, there's nothing good about it. And promoting drugs all the time and drinking, like going to these different places. And that's what he's doing. I don't care what you do, right? But if you're gonna be an influencer, mostly for the children, then why are you doing this stuff? But it's okay, because you won't have the attitude that you have very, very long, because the Lord is here and the Lord's gonna show you how it's done. He's gonna show you how it's done. He's done it to us all in some way, shape, or form. That's why you need to have holy reverence for the name of the Lord. You need to be a God-fearing man. And think about it, the people who are not God-fearing, what's their contributions to society? How do they treat people compared to God-fearing people? Well, God-fearing people believe that you come from God so that you have inalienable rights. You have rights that cannot be taken away from you, and they believe that you do unto others as you want it done to you. That's what they believe. People who don't believe in God, they don't believe that. They say survival of the fittest. They say evolution. If you're the best to evolve, then you're gonna evolve. Your seed's gonna go and be spreaded. There's no love in it, there's no nothing, and since there's no God, you don't have any special value. You don't have intrinsic value, and there's no special way that I need to treat you. I treat you how I want to treat you, because there's no God, there's nobody that's gonna freaking stop me. Right? That's their attitude, and it's crazy. But Logan, you're about to get a reality check. Very, very sorry. It's got to happen to you. I'm kind of sorry. I'm kind of not. I hate that you're feeling some pain, but you're going to be so much better of a person when this is over. God has a plan for you. God has a plan for your life, and he ain't done with you. And all this has happened because you did not remember my catchphrase. I have a catchphrase at the end of every video, and Logan, you did not remember it, and that's exactly why you're in this position. And my phrase is, if you don't remember anything from this video, don't forget to be good on your way to becoming great. And I know you're going to become great. But if you forget to be good along the way, every single thing you work for is going to come to ruins. That is how it works. And if it doesn't, it eventually will. Maybe you might pass it on to your son, and then your son have great harm. No matter what, ill-gotten gains is never going to profit you a single thing. All it's going to do is take away everything that you've ever wanted, everything that you ever loved. So remember, don't forget to be good on your way to becoming great. Love you guys. See you next time.